In 1978, I was given a book called The Game of Life and How to Play It. And I found myself really fascinated with that book because it made a lot of sense and it seemed really simple. But that was 1978. And while I understood it, I didn't implement it all and I wasn't really playing that game well. But now in 2025, I have played that game well because what happened as a result of that, because of that desire that I had, I figured out how to live your best life. I was given the way for you to live that great life, and I do know that is true. Now, you may not do it because that is something that for some people it's challenging because to do it, you have to move through all the old stuff. You have to move through all the times that you were doubting yourself and judging yourself over and over again and thought you couldn't do something, and then it breaks through. I'm saying this because this is what I lived, and I spent 36 years writing down every single step and living it. And then the other thing that happens is you begin to heal in ways that you don't understand. Now, I put this out earlier, but now I'm changing because I must change it by Monday. I've been given the key to your life. I mean, and to change the world. And people say that's not possible. And I have never found anyone who can tell me why. Because the only difficulty that you have in your life is not knowing who you are, is not understanding your life path and where you're meant to go. And I was given that direction and given it for you. And it's all organized. And so you can't fail because you just keep moving in the direction of you, which is in your consciousness. I just had to live it and write it all down. And then does it work? That's the only thing you want to know. When you do any kind of work or program or join something, you want a result. Is it going to cause me to feel better? Is it going to cause me to be more confident? Is it going to cause me to know what I'm here on this world to do? And I can say yes. And the only thing that will happen is you will think that's not possible. And you'll see all the others who have done it who said it was possible. I'm saying this because we're at a really um, momentous place in our world right now. So it's very important that we all take that next step. And when I first started doing the Wilhelm channeling sessions when in 2021, when they started showing us exactly what was going to go on in the world, it was really about money. A lot of it was about money. And we're seeing that happen now because money has an energy that connects to our consciousness. And depending on how each of us has been trained to operate with that, we may hold ourselves back. And I've done that for a long time. See, because I didn't, it was really challenging to know that I had something that was so incredibly valuable. Like 4 years ago, people were telling me, Roger, you should be charging $5,000 for this work. And they said that because they could see that what it does is it causes you to love yourself. You can spend thousands of dollars doing everything else under the sun, and nothing will give you the results that are comparable to the results that you receive with this work from Wilhelm, which is why I call it the solution to your life. So I wanted to give you this video now before I change. Now it's going to always be available. What I'm doing now is on Monday, it's going to be a different price, but the people who come in now, you can have it at the rate that it is. So you want to claim your spot now, and you'll have a private session with me, which is $300 if you were to do it privately on anything that you want. But I'm going to do that. But I'm also going to be raising my private rates eventually as well for my private channeling and private meetings because I can give you answers that you can't get anywhere else, and it's really valued at so much more. And I've seen that for a long time. I held back because I always like to try to help as many people as I can because I really want to see things change in a better world. And I know that this work will do it. But I've been holding myself back as well. And that doesn't help anyone because, see, it's about consciousness. And if I'm not putting the right amount on this work, because it should have been so much more years ago, um, it's if I don't do that, then I'm not being the example that I want others to have because we're always supposed to become more abundant and allow that to come to us as we live and have experiences. That's how life works. And so I have all of the answers now. I have all of the answers to your questions and your dilemma and your doubts and your fears. I have all of it. And I can say that because it's been proven. You'll see that in the documents I've created recently. But just wanted to give you this today because as of, this weekend and then by Monday, it's going to all be different. So you have a chance to come into it now. And I've left so many documents to show you what it can do for you because I do know that you were born with something great that just needs to be developed. That's who I end up ended up becoming, but I'm grateful now because all the trauma that I went through was worth it. It will be worth it for you as well. See you soon.